A
I
little pencil
would,
drawing wouldn't be quite the same.
I would have difficulty with that word fetish. To me, the word fetish means, you know, something negative.
Okay.
It
Well,
seems
anyway,
like
it's installed with some kind of, it's invested with some kind of power, and that power is mysterious in some way, isn't it?
Look, let me put it, okay, that's one way of putting it. I think that the media does have a tendency to mythologize. What I prefer to say is this, that it seems that everyone is posing all the time. Everybody is playing a role of one sort or another. I'm not sure that the role that I play in life is any more real than the role that I play on a TV camera. Okay, it's just another role. But the one I play in life is more difficult for me to examine than the one I play on TV. The one I play on the videotape, I can look at again and again, and I can, you know, develop my mind to some degree by seeing how I look and how I behave and those kinds of things. Whereas in life, I make the same mistakes all the time. I constantly make the same mistakes all the time. I mean, I'm a neurotic mess in life. Whereas on TV, I'm really clear and unneurotic. And if I'm not, I edit it out.
Is that because you attempt more, you're less ambitious on TV than you are in real life, and therefore the likelihood of your messing up in real life is just greater?
No, I think that in real life there are emotions involved, and I think that on videotape there is no emotion. One is dealing with kind of electronic qualities, the way an image looks and what effect the image has and that kind of thing. So therefore it's easier to be brutal about it. If you were talking about your real life and you're having very silly emotions, you're not going to be as brutal as maybe you should be. Why should I have these emotions? Let's edit these emotions out now, because they don't mean anything. They won't mean anything tomorrow.
Well, what does the person that you're watching mean to you then, if it's really not the one that has feelings, that it gets confused and depressed and I mean, what's left?
It's the idealized version. You know, it's like if I could actually go through my mind and take out all the garbage that's in there, it would probably be pure TV that's left.
Yeah.
Now, as a short break, we feature Instant This, Instant That by Twin Art. Stay tuned, we will come back with more of Les Levine.
Polyester microwave, moving sidewalk built to save. It's a this, it's a that, it's a this, it's a that. push a button, process food, turn a dial, process mood. It's a this, it's a that, it's a this, it's a that. I'm not simple, I'm not big, I'm not easy, but I'm sick. It's a this, it's a that, it's a this, it's a that. I've used this drunken shoddy shit every day, there's more of it. It's a this, it's a that, it's a this, it's a that. Head, stand, this. Head, stand, that.
And now back to Les Levine and Stephen Poser.
Okay, in 1973, the art world discovered video. Okay, those of us who were producing video had been producing it from 1963. Okay, so we weren't so sure it was a new medium. The art world that was waning at that moment in time decided that it was a new medium in 1973. By 1977, they decided that it was an old medium, worn out, no longer interesting, the way plastic and other materials before it. But I find it really interesting now because the majority of people who jumped into video and made a small tape, you know, who weren't really committed to it, they were sculptors or painters or something else, are now decided that they don't have to do that. So one can have enormous ambitions for video now. One can hope to outdo Picasso in video now, which is great. You know, I'm not saying one can, but to be able to have that ambition it's
well, I
great
wonder if
to
you
have
could explain
high
why
ambition.
that's so. I mean, okay, so the people who made a certain kind of videotape maybe got tired of it and went on to other things. And then there were the people who really saw something important about video and don't care, you know, to leave it, want to sort of take it into its next.
In any medium, look, in any medium, and Picasso is a perfect example of it, there's kind of like something totally natural about it. Like you just put a paintbrush in a certain guy's hand, like Picasso, and it turns out, wow, this is totally natural. This should have been here from the day I was born, kind of thing. Then other people kind of like decide, well, I'll do painting because that's this or the other thing. Okay, that's not so natural. Okay, they'll have to work very hard to get something decent out. They'll go to art school, they will learn the academic rules, and they'll get something out. But they'll never be a Picasso who instantly you put the thing in his hand, does a great thing with it. Okay? And so that's a kind of thing where lots of people took up video, but the medium wasn't absolutely natural to them. Okay? Other people saw video and instantly said, wow, this is fantastic. I've been trying to get art to move and talk and speak for years. Now I have a medium that can do it.
Is that like what you said?
Yeah. I mean, I always looked at objects and thought, well, they can't move. They can't speak. They can't do all of that. And
Did you look at television when you were a kid and said to yourself, gee, you know, this is so fantastic. I'd like to make some of that.
Yeah. I always
So you're probably in the minority as
television.
far as artists who turn to video go in there, maybe. I mean,
Well-
they might have enjoyed it, but they wouldn't say to themselves, you know, I'd like to work with that material.
That's just because it's young. Now you have, let's say, we talked about Picasso. Let's talk about Alfred Hitchcock, okay? The Leonardo of films, okay? The great, great master of the mystery film. No doubt about it. When film is as old as painting, Alfred Hitchcock will be seen to be one of the great masters of all time. And he has been collected by museums.
Has television had a Hitchcock in its history yet, as far as you're concerned?
I think there probably are a few of them around right now, but it's always hard to...
I mean, what comes to mind?
Well, I think that what comes to mind always would be in the past, like Ernie Kovacs, Jackie Gleason. To me...
These are artists who have been involved in the media of television.
Yeah, and to me, okay, if you want to go another one of those, I would say that All in the Family, which I think is now off the air, in time will be seen as one of the great television artworks. We can't look at television as though it's great art, as though it's masterpieces, as though it's that. But in actual fact, it is. It's just that at this moment in time, we're not able to do that.
Because we've got this heavy load of stuff.
It's a new medium, okay?
Like film was at one point. Is it comparable to that
You
situation?
can't talk
where they
about
were
something...
looking at it as a gimmick, a kind of plaything, and therefore you can't think of it as a place where real art happens?
You can think of something as being a new medium and a masterpiece simultaneously. A new medium is experimental.
So nobody
Something
knows
can't
what it
be-
can do, what it really wants to be.
Can't be experimental and be a masterpiece at the same time. Now, a lot of people in video took the kind of route that video was to be, kind of like a way of enhancing other information. So you get a lot of information going down in video that is kind of like dancers being turned to yellow or green or blue or that kind of
Yeah.
stuff, which is okay
So
from a
it's
formalistic
television
point of
plus
view.
dance, television plus sculpture, kind of those.
The artist as television decorator, okay?
Right.
So instead of doing an office, he's now doing a studio, or he's doing the electronic keyboard. But what I'm interested in, and what I think the future of important video art is, those people who are going to be able to produce new, important information through the medium of television. And even those people at the beginning who would have disagreed with that, from the very beginning I was saying it is an information media. Anything that does not take that into consideration is not going to be important in the future.
Tune in next week for another SoHo TV program. My name is Jaime Davidovich, executive producer. Ciao.
Hi, I would like to invite you to be a friend of SoHo TV and offer to you our own publication, TV Magazine. TV has articles about our programs, commentaries, and video pieces by contemporary artists. We want to send you this magazine in this pin, a reminder that TV is not bad after all. We're a nonprofit organization and need your help in continuing our programs. Send us your tax-deductible contribution of $10 or more and receive free our magazine and TV pin. Join us as a friend.